have you ever wondered why you are not improving with your English skills, or why you are not seeing any progress or development when it comes to your speaking, even though you practice a lot or you're attending English classes? Well, if you're feeling that way, then this video is definitely for you, because today we will be discussing 5 reasons on why you're not improving your English. And I'm going to make sure that we will turn things around. So if you are interested to know more details about this, please do not hesitate to watch until the end of the video, because you'll learn a lot from this. And before we do that, please hit like and share and subscribe buttons on my channel and hit the notification bell below so that you can be notified for my upcoming videos. And if you're ready, let's get it on. Ahoy! Thank you so much for staying, and welcome once again to Get Tinsified, the first and official YouTube channel of myenglishtsensei.com. My name is Bettina, and I will be your English trainer for today. Alright, to get yourself ready, please have a pen and paper handy so you can take down notes while I'm discussing you the 5 reasons why you're not improving your English skills. And as I mentioned, let's turn things around after this video. Okay, for the first reason, are you ready? Number 1, try not to be overly self-conscious. Again, let me reiterate. Try not to be overly self-conscious, because that will prevent you from having progress. You know, some people normally get to be conscious when they speak in English. Sometimes they feel like when people hear them talk in English, people will try to talk about them. Why is she speaking in English? Is she a foreigner or something like that? It happened to me a lot whenever I speak in English in public. But, you know, if you wanted to learn a language, you have to embrace it. You have to live with it. And that's why I always tell people that you don't have to be shy when you're talking in English, because in fact, the more you practice, the more you can see self-improvement or progress. And that's what you want, right? So if I were you, start not being too self-conscious about yourself. Some people are also embarrassed. They get to be scared, and they get to be shy to open their mouth big when they speak in English. But in fact, that's what exactly you have to do in order for you to pronounce or enunciate each of the words that you're saying. But for some people, it's a big deal. That's why they don't want to do it anyway. That prevents you from having progress on your English skills. That's number 1. So if you don't want that to happen, please change that mindset right now, because I believe that you can do it. I believe that when you claim that there would be progress on your English skills, things can happen. Everything can be possible, only if you work hard for it. Alright, number 2. Are you ready? Alright, please write this down on your notepad again. Okay, again, number 2 would be lack of practice. Yes, a lot of times I heard people saying or telling me, "Oh, Tins, I don't have time to practice. I have kids at home. I cannot read books, or I cannot watch Netflix because my husband always watch basketball or baseball on the at home, and I don't have time for that. I'm a busy person. I can't speak English when I am at work because we use Czech language or we use other languages, etc., etc., etc." Okay, well, practice makes perfect, and practice starts from within. You have to start from yourself. You have to initiate it. Otherwise, if you don't initiate the practice, if you don't feel like you needed to practice, then you won't practice at all. And if you wanted to see improvement, you have to practice. Practice not just one, twice, or thrice every day. Try to practice all the time. It doesn't matter what time it is. In the morning, in the afternoon, or even late night before you go to bed. It doesn't matter as long as you are consistent with your practice. Consider it as a medicine that you have to take 3 times a day. Like, what will I do 3 times a day, Tins? Probably watch podcasts or listen to podcasts, while driving, going to work, or let's say read a book before going to bed, at least 5 minutes. Yes, that helps a lot. And what else? Probably watch some series, short series on Netflix, 1 episode, 2 episodes per day. That can do the magic, because that will help you practice your 4 key skills in English, which are reading, writing, speaking, and listening. Alright? Without you doing it, without you initiating the action, there would be no progress. And it should start from within. And that's you. Alright, next. You have to be consistent. Of course, practice won't make sense if you're not going to be consistent with it. So, if you practice today, I practice English tomorrow, then probably I can rest from English for a week or 2, and I'll just talk to Tins after 2 weeks when I came back from the vacation. Or you would say, I'm lazy to do English class today, so probably I'll pass this week and I'll go ahead and have class on Thursday next week. Something like that. If you're not going to be consistent, nothing will be done. Alright? I, as a teacher, as your trainer, I will only going to guide you and help you, but I'm not going to spoon feed you with English and make it cannot work in a snap of a finger. It's going to be a teamwork, alright? A partnership. So as I always say on most of my trial classes, I'm just here to teach you English, but you gotta help me help you. Otherwise, if we are not going to help each other, then no matter how much I teach you the proper way to speak in English, or no matter how much grammar I put in your brain cells, then it's not gonna work if you are not willing to absorb the language, and if you're not willing to live with it. It doesn't make sense. So it should start from within. Alright? Again, you have to practice and be consistent with it. Alright? That's tip number 1 and number 2. Alright, now let's go to number 4. Get out of your comfort zone. Alright, this is very critical. Alright, for some people, I've met a lot of people online asking me to teach them English, and for some crazy reasons, I normally noticed that most of them kept on using the same words over and over and over again. Why? Because they're used to saying those words. And if we use a different word, they're just going to listen it, use it once, and go back to the same old word that they are used to. Okay? Because that's where they are comfortable. But that's not how you learn. You have to explore. You have to, be open. Be open to new learnings, new vocabulary, new rules in grammar, new way of saying words, because that's how you learn. Learning should be continuous. And it doesn't mean that when you study, you have to study because you're comfortable with it. You study because you want to be comfortable to it. Alright? That's 2 different ways. That's 2 different things. Alright? It is different when you say you study because you're comfortable with it, and you study because you wanted to be comfortable to it. That is two different things. And let's go to the second one. You study because you want to be comfortable to it. Alright? You are studying English because you wanted to be good at it. You are studying English because you wanted to be better at it. And that is our main goal. Alright? Our goal is to get you improved in your own time frame, of course. No pressure. Definitely no pressure. Alright? But as I mentioned, it starts from within. Alright? In yourself, inside you. You have to take the initiative to learn the language. You have to embrace it. You have to be open-minded about things. Alright? Because even me, I started not being like this. I'm not talking like this when I was younger. But because of constant practice, I get better and better and better each day. And where am I now? I am earning because of English. And that changed my life, literally changed my life. So if I were you, if you really wanted to have a great future at work, especially those who would like to have some careers in international companies, then you got to work hard on your English. And this is the right moment to start it. Now. Alright? If not today, if not now, when? When your hair turns gray? Of course not. You gotta embrace the language. You can use English everywhere. When you go traveling, when you go on vacation, anywhere in the world, everybody understands English. There might be some people who can't speak English, but with just 1, 2, 3, 4 words, at least they can understand basic English. And that will change your mindset for that. Yeah, who would want to travel somewhere and not be able to talk to anybody because you have a different language? Of course, English is the universal language in the whole wide world. And I'm going to tell you that this language is very useful. Very, very useful. And if you really wanted to improve on this, you have to start now. Practice. Be consistent. Get out of your comfort zone and not to be too much self-conscious. And of course, the last and final reason why you're not improving is this. Listen carefully. This is the final reason, or no, the last reason why you're not improving with your English. Because you are afraid. A lot of you guys are afraid to try, are afraid to commit mistakes. They prefer not to talk because they are scared that when they talk, people will criticize them. People will judge them. People will talk about them because everybody around them do not speak English and they just don't want to learn the language because they will be super weird from all the rest of the clan or for all the rest of their colleagues at work. No, that is so wrong. And I'm telling you, if you really wanted to learn a thing, you don't give a damn on what other people will tell you. Okay? Because who's learning anyway? It's you. Who's going to improve anyway? It's you. So who is going to put effort to it? You. So whether you fail or you succeed, it's none of their business. It is for your self-improvement, and learning English can make you a better employee in the future, a better student, a better colleague or a friend, so that you can use your English skills when you travel. Yes, it can happen. Or you can actually use English because you wanted to have some self-progress. Not just for language, not just for English skills, but as a person itself, as a human being alone, there should be progress. There should be a constant progress. You don't want to be stuck in the same old level all the time. There should be improvement. And I always tell students, you always have to be the better version of yourself each and every day. When you feel like you're doing good today, good job. You're doing great. But aim to be better tomorrow. And if you feel like you're being better tomorrow, yeah, thank you so much for the effort, but please be the best the next day. And it goes on and on and on and on and on. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to progress super big one time. Alright? It can be gradual. Learn 5 new English words every single day. And later, did you know, you will be able to explain almost every single word in the dictionary. Of course, I'm exaggerating, but yes, it can happen. Alright? For some people, they don't want to speak in English because they feel like they're not saying it correctly. They are not saying the words right. And that's why I also teach students to somehow develop their skill of doing self-correction. In order for you to do that, you have to practice. Practice speaking the words aloud. Practice reading books aloud. Practice listening to yourself and figuring out whether you are saying it right or wrong. Because you should be your own critic. What do you call it? To turn constructive criticism to opportunity. Alright? Again, to turn constructive criticism into an opportunity instead of letting you down or pulling you down. Alright? That's something that you should consider as well. So, hold your horses. Alright? Stop being sad about this. There's still hope. And that hope starts from you. Alright? There's still hope, a big chance for you to improve your English skills because it's never too late to learn a language. So, what are you waiting for? Start practicing now. And avoid the 5 reasons why you're not improving your English skills. I hope you learn a lot from this video because I would like to get a lot of your feedback on the comment section below. Please do not hesitate to let me know your feedback, your suggestions, or comments. If there are topics that you wanted me to discuss, please help me help you. Alright, so if you enjoyed the video, please do not forget again to click like, subscribe, and share. Share it to your friends if you have time, and hit the notification bell below so that you can be notified for my upcoming videos. And if you want to know more details about me, you may check out my website at www.myenglishsensei.com, and I'm also on Facebook and Instagram at myenglishsensei. Alright, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!